Hi guys, I'm back online again doing yoga classes on Google Meet. It's important that I interact with you during your practice to give you the proper alignments on the poses. All levels of experience are welcome. Once you are instructed with more in-depth positioning, the classes on YouTube will be more enjoyable. You will truly experience the full benefits of each pose. I hope to see you on the mat in the comfort of your own home. Hi, how are you guys doing? Thank you so much for joining another Dany Yoga's class. And thank you so much for being here. If you guys have your yoga mats, let's begin our practice today. We will start kneeling, maybe keeping all 10 toes in. So we open the back of the feet a little bit. And without collapsing in the lower back, gently inhaling yourself away from the lower back, relaxing the shoulders, bringing the hands at the heart in Namaste, and closing the eyes. We take 3 to 5 breaths here. A moment to invite ourselves to this practice, to invite ourselves to the yoga mat, to invite ourselves to the present moment. We as well say thank you before beginning our practice today for this wonderful gift, the practice of yoga. We say thank you for showing on the mats for us today. And thank you always for receiving the gift of life once again today. Bring a smile on your face. Keep breathing here. A few more breaths together. Trying to release the tension out of the body. You don't need that for your practice. One more breath here. Inhaling, long, deep, steady. And trying to do the same with the exhalation. One last breath. Exhaling. Open your eyes. If your eyes are still closed, continuing to smile and let go of the hands by the side. Bring yourself 2 hands and knees to a tabletop, separating the knees as wide as the hips and your arms shoulder distance apart. Extending the right leg to the back. All your 5 toes are down. Squaring the hips, press back just to stretch a little bit the back of the right leg without collapsing in the shoulders. We stay here for 2 breaths. One more. Then you're going to come back to center. Step the right foot outside your mat. Arch of your right foot in line with the left knee. Walk the hands towards you and inhale your arms up. Bring the palms together. Exhaling towards the right side for just a breath without collapsing the left shoulder forward or crunching the right side of the body. Then we come back to center, and on the exhale, come back. Bring the hands back on the ground and just move forward and back a few times towards the heel and forward towards the top of your mat. Continue to keep that outer edge of the right foot into the ground. One more round, moving forward and back. Last one. And then you come back to center, stepping the right leg back. Back to your table, do the same on the left. When you are ready, extend the left leg all the way back. All your 5 toes are down, squaring the hips. Pressing back gently to stretch the back of the left leg, not collapsing in the shoulders. We stay here for 2 breaths. One more. And then we come back to center, step the left leg outside on the left side of your mat, arch of your left foot in line with the right knee, walk the hands towards you, inhaling yourself all the way up, palms touching, shoulders away from the ears, exhale towards the left leg, not collapsing right shoulder forward, and maybe making sure you're not crunching left side of the rib cages. When you're ready, come back to center. Exhale the hands back down on the mat and forward. Your arms are again shoulder distance apart. You are just going to move forward and back a few times here. Continue to keep the outer edge of the left foot down on the ground. Maybe 4 corners of the left foot are all down on the ground. One more round, moving back and forth on your mat without collapsing. Last one. And then we come back to center, step the left leg back and bend the knee, come back to your tabletop. Let's take a first downward facing dog. So from your tabletop, you're gonna tuck the toes in, inhale your knees up, and on the exhale, press back your sitting bones, sharpening them back and up, lengthening the upper body, shoulders away from the ears. Now spread the fingers on the mat. If your heels are not touching the mat, just keep a gentle bend through the knees, but continue to have those sitting bones back and up, so don't collapse the sitting bones down. Pedaling the feet or not, we stay here for 2 or 3 breaths, making sure you're not fighting the mat, long neck, heavy head. If you're pedaling, maybe find stillness. One more round, one more breath here. And then when you're ready, walk the hands towards the back of your mat and the feet towards the hands. So you're coming somewhere at the center of your mat with the feet hip apart. Exhale, forward fold over the legs. Once again, not fighting the mat. Keep the shoulders relaxed. Long neck, heavy head. And inhale with fingertips down on the ground, halfway up, stretching the back of the legs. Stretching the back, shoulders away from the ears, rolling the shoulders away from the ears. Exhale, forward fold again over the legs. Maybe keeping that gentle bend through the knees if you need to. And this time, on your next inhale, you're going to rise all the way to stand, bringing the arms with you. Palms are touching above the head. The head will look up. Last to look up at your hands. Exhaling at the heart and then down by the side. Keep the feet there. Hip apart. Inhale once again, arms up, looking up at your hands. On the exhale, forward fold once again over the legs, keeping the knees bent if you need to, not fighting the mat, not fighting the gravity. Let your neck be long and the head heavy, just hang in there for a breath or two. And again, inhale, press to stand, bring the arms with you. Half sun salutation, a little bit modified. The head is always the last to look up. Exhaling at the heart and down by the side. From here, you're going to move back to the back of your mat, hands on your hips. You're going to step your right foot all the way to the top of your mat. Big, big step, keeping the right toes out, facing the front of your mat, and step the left foot sideways, arranging the arch of your left foot in line with the right hip. Bending into the right knee, making sure knee is over the ankle. Inhale your arms parallel to the ground for your warrior two pose. Gazing towards your right hand, relaxing in the shoulders. We stay here for 2 breaths. Work front toes, right toes, heel inside outside of the foot and pressing down. Right inner hip rolls to the outer hip, tailbone stays in, shoulders away from the ears, and make sure to keep those arms strong, sharpen those fingers. This is a warrior pose, so you want to look like one. Beautiful. From here, let's take a side angle. So when you're ready, bend to your right, roll arm, place it on the right upper thigh. Left shoulder turns to the sky. Left arm, reach for the sky heavens. Exhaling towards the front of your mat. Not collapsing. The left shoulder forward. Not collapsing. Gently press yourself away from the right shoulder as well. Your left arm is still energized. You stay there for 2 breaths. One more. And then when you're ready, you're going to press back up with an inhale. Left arm reach at the back for your right side of your rib cages. Right palm flip towards the heavens. And exhale again towards the back of the mat, not extending the right leg. Keep the right knee bent. Energize the right arm. 2 breaths there for a reverse warrior. One more breath. And then come back to your warrior two, extending the right leg and step your left foot towards the top of the mat. You are coming, standing this time towards the top of your mat. And you're going to keep the left foot where it is, left toes out, right foot step back far, 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 as far as you can. Keep the left toes out and the right foot step sideways. Same alignment. Left heel in line with the arch of the right foot. Bend into the left knee, making sure knee is over the ankle. You are not somewhere here. tailbone in, and once again, inhale, arms parallel to the ground. Rolling left inner hip to the outer hip, gazing towards the left hand with strong arms, sharpening the fingers. Warrior two on the other side. 2 more breaths. One more before doing our side angle on this side. So again, when we are ready, left elbow bends, lower arm onto the left upper thigh. Right shoulder remains up towards the ceiling. Right arm extends up to the sky before you exhale towards the crown of the head. 2 breaths here in our side angle, not collapsing in the left shoulder. And energizing the right arm. Right shoulder remains rolled up towards the ceiling. Last one. Press back, warrior two with the inhale. Right hand at the back. Reach for the left side of the rib cages if it's available. Left palm flips to the heavens. And with the exhale, move towards the back of your mat. Reversing your warrior. Always inhaling away from the lower back, so we won't be crunching right side of the rib cages here in this case. Energizing the left arm. Keep the lunge in the legs. Don't extend the left leg. We stay here for just one more breath. Great job. Then gazing in front of you. Inhale, press back up. Extend the left leg. And again, step at the top of your mat. Great job. Keep the feet hip apart. Bend your knees and sit into a chair. Bring the arms up, not bringing the shoulder as well with you. Make sure this is not hurting lower back. Hold your chair for 2 breaths only. Never holding the breath. Make sure you're not tensing jaws now and shoulders. 1 more breath there. And then hands at the heart in namaste. Press up to stand with the inhale. At your own time, you're going to sit down on the mat and extend the legs in front of you. So move back on the mat, bringing the feet together, pushing through the heels, pointing the toes up without hyperextending. Inhaling your arms up, and on the exhale, you're going to forward fold over your legs. Always inhaling away from the lower back. With every inhale, you do that. And on the exhale, you try to fall deeper. Use a belt on the balls of the feet if you're not reaching for your feet today, or just bring the hands anywhere you can reach. Continue to breathe. Never hold the breath. We always tend to tense our jaws and shoulders. So try to also practice a little bit of self-awareness when you practice yoga, meaning observe your breath so you can understand if you're still holding the breath. And also, by doing that, you will bring yourself back to the present moment. Beautiful. Inhale yourself, come back up and cross the legs with the right leg in front of the left. Try to keep the sitting bones down on the mat. Hands in front of you. Once again, inhale away from the lower back. Exhale, forward fold. Maybe forearms on the mat, if it's available, or just the hands. That's also okay. Keep the sitting bones down. You're relaxing in the upper body, jaws, and you inhale away from the lower back always. Just another breath there. And then head up, inhale, walk the hands towards you on the exhale and change the cross of the legs. Inhale again here, sitting bones down. Hands in front of you, exhale, fold. Just to stretch the sides of the hips. That's why try to keep your sitting bones down. Don't let the hips come with you. And breathe. 2 breaths there. One more. Head up, inhale, and on the exhale, let go. Extend the legs once again in front of you, shaking the legs out, pointing the toes forward and back a few times. Cross again, right leg in front of the left, sitting bones down, arms up, inhale. With the next exhale, staying away from the lower back and shoulders away from the ears, you're going to bring your left hand on the right knee and the right hand behind you for a twist. Now make sure your hand it's not here, the right hand it's not very far from you, so you again collapse and crunch. You are walking the hand closer to you as much as you can, maybe spider hand if keeping the hand down the floor it's too far. So again, we are protecting lower back by doing so. Turn the gaze towards the right shoulder if it's available. Otherwise, just gaze towards the right side of your mat. Just 2 breaths there. And then come back to center when you're ready. Change again the cross of the legs. We're going to twist on the left this time. So arms up, neutral spine. On the exhale, right hand, left knee. Left hand behind you. 2 or 3 breaths here. Same. Not collapsing in the left hand. Maybe use a block as well under your left hand to bring the floor closer if you need to. Just a breath or 2. Twisting on this side as well. Great job. Never hold the breath, remember. And when you're ready, come back to center. Bring the hands at the heart in Namaste. We are going to end the class here. And before we do that, make sure to say thank you to yourself for showing on the mat today. And I also want to thank you from the bottom of my heart for being here today and practicing with me. Thank you. The divine light within me honors the divine light within me. Namaste.